Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a neon set. We're going to use pink, yellow and blue today. We've got pink and yellow from Madam Glam. We've got the yellow called Curida. I could be saying that one wrong. We've got a Barbie girl for the pink, and we also have a blue which is from Semilac today actually, and it's called Intense Blue, shade number 044. So we are going to be applying those onto our nails. We've got quite a mixture of different background shades. The first nail is going to be fully yellow. We've got one nail that's going to be fully pink. We've got two nails that are going to be blue. And the very last nail is going to be a three-way ombre, which I absolutely love how it turned out. I have to say, it might be even one of my most favorite nails of this set, to be honest. I just love how the ombre ended up looking. And you all know me, I absolutely love neon sets. So anything neon, I love. I do have to say though, I think this is going to be the last neon-y set of the year now. No more summery sets, I reckon, or at least not crazy summery sets anyways. I might end up maybe doing like a neon-y Halloween set, possibly. I don't know yet. I haven't actually made it yet, so I don't know. We'll see. But when it comes to summer, this is probably going to be the last one now. I do have a couple like flowery red nails, or I've got a marble nail set coming up soon as well, but they're not strictly summery. This neon one is really kind of screaming fun, summer, but the rest not so much. So this probably will be the very last summer one, so which is quite sad, but we are coming to the end of August very quickly now, and it's time to move on and start the Halloween and autumn. I've already filmed my first autumn set actually today, so that's actually quite exciting. And yeah, so get excited. There'll be so much coming out from me. I've been working really hard behind the scenes to make this year the best year for Halloween and autumn and Christmas. So that'll be so fun. I literally cannot wait for you guys to see. Alright, going back to the video, as usual I like to go off topic. We've got two glitters here, both are from Larissy. We've got a yellow and a pink. We will be applying the yellow onto the yellow nail and the pink onto the pink nail. It's a nice little mixture between, I'd call it kind of like a chunky glitter, but it's a mix between kind of like a large, medium, hex and some fine in there. I love those kind of glitters because I love making these kind of glitter fades. So I like to place as much glitter as I can at the top, kind of covering it all up, but not really placing it on top of each other. And then the lower I'm getting, the smaller of the hex I'm trying to pick up and kind of like sprinkling them down, just like I'm kind of doing there. Kind of dragging it down, making it less concentrated, not too much there, just to kind of give that little effect. So I'm going to do it on that yellow one. We are going to pick up the pink and do it on the pink as well. And the reason I'm doing yellow on yellow, pink on pink, is because I'm not really going for like, see, I don't really want it to be that noticeable. We are going to be matte top coating it later, which was the reason why I wanted to do it this way. I really like matte top coating glitter, especially hex ones that have a really cool shimmer to it, and it's going to create a really cool effect. So that's kind of what I was going for. But if you wanted to maybe flip the colors around and do the yellow on pink and then the pink on the yellow, I think that would look really cool as well. Don't know if you guys can see, but I do also have some fine glitter chilling in the background. So we're going to use that later on in the video. And we're going to use that to achieve our little stars today. So once we top coat the nails, I am going to do some stars, which I am then going to sugar. So that'll be quite fun. It's actually probably my first star set. I don't think I've ever attempted to do a star set, nor actually like draw a star on a nail. I don't think anyway. So this is going to be a first today. I'm just finishing this one up. This one will go into the lab. I don't know if I also mentioned, but I did apply a base coat for it to kind of be our sticky layer that will help cure it in place. And then the glitter won't budge. So that's what I was using today. So once that is cured, I'm going in with our crystal placement. And that's because we're going to be matte top coating. And this is the only nail that we're going to do any sort of crystals or anything like that. So I've got these little stars here that are from, well, made from AB crystals. So I've got a tiny one, I've got two larger ones. So I thought I'll do a line, place the small one in the middle, do a couple of caviar beads down that line, place the large one down on both sides, and then finish it off with more caviar beads. So I only show you guys do about 70% of it. I kind of show you guys me applying the second star, and then I just finish off the line of caviar beads in a moment. I think I've done a crystal placement like this before. It is quite hard to get those caviar beads to be straight, I've personally found anyways. It was just really difficult. They kept moving about, but you know, I don't know. I just could not get it as straight as possible. And when you get one line straight and all the rest too, it always seemed like one was slightly more slanted than the other, and it was just a bit of a process to get it until I'm happy. But I do really like how this nail ended up turning out in the end anyways. I think it's worth the hassle and the problems that it might bring. But yeah, it's really pretty. I like it so much. So there goes the second star or third star. And yeah, we're going to finish off that line with the rest of the cow beads. That's chilling there. You can already see it's not super straight. It's the bottom line is very wonky actually. But yeah, I struggled so much. It took me so long to get it straight. So please just forget that you can see that wonky line at the bottom, and then we're all good. So now I'm going in with a matte top coat. The one I'm using today is from Nail Nails. So I'm just applying a nice layer of that across all those nails, and make sure when you're applying matte top coat onto the crystal nail, of course, you don't go over your crystals. You don't want to matte them down. You want them all nice and shiny. And also, as much as possible, try and avoid the caviar beads. I know it's quite hard because caviar beads are quite small, and it's quite easy to just even flood them, to be honest, with the top coat. Do try and avoid as much as possible. It will just make them shiny, and yeah, unless you're going for it to be matte, then sure, but I wasn't. So yeah, and if any moment obviously you do get any matte top coat onto the crystals or the caviar beads, then you can always, before popping into the lamp, get a lint-free wipe, get some nail prep cleaner or something like that, and just wipe away onto the crystal or the caviar beads, and then pop it into the lamps. That way you should be able to save your crystals, which is good. Those are going in the lamp, and there we are. They're already in the background, and now it's time for what you might say is the hardest part, and I agree. It's doing the stars. So it took me a while to figure it out. So I'm one of those girls, when I do my stars, I do that kind of zigzaggy thing and suddenly there's a star. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then, yeah, I thought I'll try and do it here in a way and then colour it in. So this one is actually probably going to be the most easiest of all stars, because the next one we're going to do just a little bit lower is actually going to be not like a full-on coloured one in. It's going to be just the outline of a star, which is just makes it 20 times harder. You'll see in just a second. You only want to do one layer of this because we are going to sugar it. So the glitter is going to cover most of it, and you can't see that the gel polish wasn't opaque. But this bit here, I really had to properly envision where my star is, where the star has the little, like, you know, pointed little sides. It was quite difficult. But the longer I stood there staring at the nail, the more I started to see it. And as soon as you get your first line down, maybe two, it starts to kind of come together. I know that at first it might look hard and might be quite scary to start, because I definitely felt it when I was attempting this design. But once you get it down, you got it down. Like, it's not really that hard. I just had to sit there for a while, envision it, and then it just happened. It just happened. So as long as you can make a star on a piece of paper, then you're just fine. And if it actually makes it any easier for you, do try and draw a star on the piece of paper next to you and use it as a guide maybe. That might even help. So after sugaring it, pop it into the lamp, and then once it's cured, just get a brush and wipe away any excess glitter that didn't cure. And now go in with your pink and just kind of outline the stars that you've already created. So just follow the lines that you've created, and you're basically going to do another star over it, like next to it. So it's going to be larger. It's kind of down to you how far away from the first star you want to do it. I feel like I wish I did it a bit closer, to be honest, but it still ended up looking alright. So I'm just going to follow that line, and I'm going to follow the bottom star as well. So in theory, we're doing almost like 4 stars on each nail. So we are going to repeat this exact design on the other blue nail as well. It's just we're going to flip it around. So rather than starting off with the yellow star, we are going to start off with the pink star first. And instead of having the kind of empty star at the bottom, we're going to have the full coloured in star at the bottom. So we're just going to flip it around. I'm pretty sure I only show you guys me doing the pink star, and then you kind of get the gist. So I cut it out. But here's me applying the pink glitter. And in case you're worrying about that yellow glitter, as long as you've cured it properly and you wiped away any possible excess glitter, there should be no reason why your pink glitter is going to be contaminated with the yellow glitter. So here we are onto our next nail. So we're going to do a small coloured in pink star at the bottom there. So I'm basically doing like triangles, if you think about it, when it comes to that covered star. And then at the top, obviously, I'm trying to draw that one out. I literally have no other way of just winging it, like to describe how to do it. I just wing it. I just do like a little line, and I just kind of try and envision where I want it to be, where I want the bottom part of the star to be, and go from there really. So I'm just going to finish up those lines. Once you're happy, once again, sugar, repeat the process, do the yellow, repeat the glitter as well, and then that's job done. So I kind of cut to the finish shot here now. Here are the final results. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!